This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
I'm on my way now.
Well, this is it. Our summer here in Canada has come to an end, and we are officially leaving Canada for the unforeseeable future, and we don't exactly know when we're coming back.
The summer went so fast. I feel like we just got home a few weeks ago. It's actually been a few months. I actually can't believe it. And we're about to go on the road again. And by on the road again, I actually only mean that figuratively. We're not going on the road yet with our beloved Oreo.
We are not. We're gonna miss the RV. We're gonna miss Oreo.
I know. We spent a significant amount of time over the summer. It might not have seemed like it through the videos, but we were in it a fair bit. We'll talk about that maybe a little bit as the video goes along. But yeah, we're leaving it behind, and I'm kind of sad about it.
We're not only going to miss Oreo, our beloved RV, we're gonna miss Scout. I'm not gonna lie. Scout, our Toyota FJ Cruiser, this thing has been awesome. It's been so much fun to drive around. We've been out for about a month of the 3 months that we were back in Canada in the RV, so that's quite a bit for year one. There'll be more in year two. Don't worry, I know a lot of you guys are going to be asking if we're going to do it again. We definitely will. We like the RV setup, Scout and Oreo, way more than we thought we would.
As Trevor was saying, we have actually loved this. We really weren't sure at the beginning of the summer how we were going to feel about being in an RV. We loved the idea, obviously, but we'd never actually done it. But we spent so much time in it this summer and totally fell in love with it. And honestly, if we didn't already have flights booked, which we booked like months and months ago, I might have changed our plans and gone on a big road trip with this, but they were the flights we couldn't cancel, and I'm honestly really excited for where we're going. Speaking of which, we'll reveal that later in the video. I think maybe we'll even take you there. Maybe the end of this video will be at the first spot of this trip.
So today is all about packing up. We are packing up the RV as if we're not going to see it again for a while, like it's going to be in storage. So it's not like we're going for 2 weeks and then coming back. We gotta kind of like do a lot of things. I think, what do we have here? Is this a mattress?
This is a mattress bag that I found the other day. I was thinking about the mattress sitting in storage. We're not actually sure where it's going to be stored all winter. Yeah. So we want, we don't want things to get all wet and dewy and moldy
this
or whatever.
Will come in handy.
This will work. We're going to take, I think, all the linens, anything that could get wet or gross over the winter time, and we also have to figure out kind of what, like, how to keep rodents out. That's a new one for us.
Yeah, that's all new. If there's anyone that has tips on that with rodents and RVs, let us know in the comments, please.
So what a crazy summer it's been. I mean, really, we've been home for a few months. Honestly, in my mind, it feels like just a few weeks, but we did manage to do a lot. We sold a condo. We went to Halifax, packed it up, got it all ready, got rid of it entirely. We sold our tiny house.
It's been a lot, you guys. This has been, I'd say, the biggest change, life change that we've ever went through. One of them, we sold everything we own except this. But yeah, we sold the condo, we sold the tiny house, we were on the road a lot, and I'm sure for some of you guys, maybe it doesn't seem like we got up to too much this summer, but we did a lot to 3 provinces. I know we didn't film New Brunswick, but we did go through New Brunswick.
Spent a half hour, an hour in New Brunswick.
Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island. We all know what happened in PEI. We had some issues, but hey, they're all fixed up now. But it's been great. We're trying to set ourselves up. We have big plans, big dreams, and hey, you're never gonna get to that spot unless you try. So it's been fun.
I know for some of you, you're probably really excited to hear that we're doing some international travels and won't be in Canada any longer. Some people love it, some people don't love it. Of course, everywhere we go, some people, you can't please everybody. We always know that. So a lot of you guys also are probably really surprised that we're leaving the RV already, but as I already said, this were plans we already had in place, and I would have loved to take this out longer. But of course, it's not the end. Yes, this is going to go into winter storage, but as soon as we can, we're going to have it out, hopefully in May. That's our plan right now. And then we're going to go on a big trip, for sure. That's the plan in the spring. I mean, things can always change, stuff comes up, but right now we're thinking we're going to go spend some spring and summertime, some significant time in this next year.
So where we're thinking about going is down the kind of eastern seaboard of the USA, and maybe some of Canada as well, and we're very curious where you guys would like to see us go if we did that. Again, no straight set up itinerary yet, so we're open to suggestions if we do that. One of the reasons for that, well, besides going to see all that beautiful landscape and the beautiful side of the eastern USA, is I don't know if you guys remember, but back in, I think it was June, like around the middle of June, I mentioned that I have like severe hay fever or like spring allergies. It lasts for about 3 weeks when I'm up around this area of Canada on the east here. So what we're hoping to do is we can avoid like this whole thing here in Canada and drive maybe through it. So we're trying to figure out like how far down do I got to get before like trees bloom, I guess. So I don't know if that's the Carolinas, but that's the plan. I'm telling you, my allergies were so bad. I was waking up some mornings and my eyes were literally shut and I had to open them with my fingers. So that's how bad it can be. It was a couple days I could barely even eat. So it was pretty severe. I forgot I had that. I used to live in the city. It wasn't as bad, but when we're out in nature, it's amplified. Let's just say that. But at the same time, it's a good excuse for us to get out there and explore the USA, maybe come back up into Quebec. That's the working plan. And heck, maybe we'll store the RV along the way and fly somewhere else. Like that's always been the plan. We're never going to be full-time RVers. Not a chance. But this is going to be a tool to get us around Canada and the United States, maybe Mexico at some point. But that's the whole reason we purchased it. Well, these things are definitely a two-person job, but hopefully it's going to save our mattress. But we've been at this for a while now, and we're working up an appetite. We're going to have to get some food. Before we get any further in the video, we just wanted to say a huge thanks to Squarespace, our longtime partner, for being a sponsor once again. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform that helps you stand out and succeed online.
And you guys definitely know by now how much we love Squarespace and why we of course built our own website using Squarespace.
We love that we can use Squarespace to send out email campaigns and newsletters to our followers to keep everyone up to date and send out new content. By using Squarespace, you can make your outreach automatic with email marketing tools that engage your community and drive sales. Squarespace offers flexible email templates where you can create custom segments to send targeted campaigns. And with built-in analytics, you can measure the impact of your newsletters.
On our website, they also make it so easy for us to feature our travel content, from blog posts to video sections to photo galleries. Are you ready to build your own website? Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, head to squarespace.com/delightfultravelers for 10% off the first purchase of your domain or website.
And of course, a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video and supporting creators like us.
All right, back to the video. Well, we've come over to Commercial Street Deli here in North Sydney, and we've heard a lot about this place. It's really busy. We came down to a beach here called Lockman's Beach to try this yummy looking food. No one's here right now, probably because it looks like it could rain at any moment or it could get nice, so who knows. But look at this, complete empty beach to ourselves. We'll show you a little more as we get going. I'm really excited to try this sandwich out. By the way, I do know the owner of the place and I've been dying to come here for a while.
We had these visions of on one of our last days here having this great picnic on the beach with sunny, beautiful weather. It was actually supposed to be really nice today, but we woke up this morning and it was calling for possible showers this afternoon. I can see rain out there, out in the ocean. Hopefully it's going in the opposite direction and not coming this way, because if it's coming this way, we're probably gonna get halfway through our lunch and have to make a major run for it, but fingers crossed that doesn't happen, because this looks so good. I got a Chipotle chicken sandwich. They kind of panini them up, put them on a grill, so it's probably a little bit warm. Although we did drive a little bit, so it might have cooled off a little bit during the drive. So in here, it looks like we have some roasted chicken, some lettuce, some cheese, and of course some Chipotle mayo. I think there was supposed to be tomato on this as well, but when we walked in, they were running out. They're so busy in there, they were running out of a lot of things, and tomato was one of those things, but I'm okay with that. Let's actually try this though. The chicken is cooked perfectly nice and tender, but the winner on here is that sauce. I love a good Chipotle sauce. Anytime I see like a Chipotle chicken something on the menu, I always order it. It's got a nice little spice to it. Nothing too crazy, but just a really good little kick.
Oh, look at this guy. This is the Italian. So on this, we have some ham. We have some salami. There is mayo, there is hot peppers, there is lettuce, I think mozzarella cheese. It's on a focaccia bun. Sounds like a perfect kind of lunch. Let's go for it. Oh, that is just full of flavor and full of spice. I taste those hot peppers and I'm on team spice, so that's good. Also the salami with the peppers, it just gets even more spicier. Somehow that all works together, packed full of flavor. It's got that mayo and this bread. Where do we get this bread in North Sydney? I'd love to know. I love that it's pressed on the panini. I see little charred marks as well. This is my kind of sandwich, especially when you bring it down to a beach like this. These rock formations here around us are pretty cool. There's some pretty big cliffs for just a beach that's right in town here, but We're actually on the way back to the car to finish eating because it's starting to rain a bit. It probably doesn't look like it to you guys, but we got a bit of a walk back. So maybe we'll talk about while we're getting wet, what our plans are. You guys are probably wondering.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you guys are probably wondering what we're up to next. So we're leaving here, obviously, from Canada, and we are going to Europe. I'm not going to tell you exactly where.
Not yet.
You'll find out later in this video. But we're going to a place, starting off in a country we've been to before, but it's been, I don't know, 5-ish years we've been to.
Yep, and it's actually, well, it's technically not in Europe. It's right next to Europe, though. Sort of is, sort of not.
That was probably a dead giveaway. There it is.
Well, we'll see. You guys leave a comment and let us know. After that, you're probably wondering, okay, how long are you going for? Where to? Are you going back to the Dominican Republic? Because people ask all the time. Yes, we are going to be back in the DR. We're going to leave Europe eventually and just go straight there. So that's the current plan. We cannot wait to get back to the DR, but I'm not going to overlook our Europe adventure for about 3 months, huh?
I'm so excited. And the funny thing is we haven't really planned that much of it. We know where we're going to for the first week or so. We have our first hotel booked. But after that, we're gonna kind of wing it. We have a tentative, some ideas of what we want to do, some places we want to go to. But I kind of like doing it on a whim, being open to changes. Sometimes you meet people and they're like, oh, you need to go here. Sometimes, we're winging shoulder season. Sometimes you have an idea and then you realize there's nowhere to stay in the place you were thinking of, or
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Things don't work out, so you get to change your plans, and I love traveling that way.
We've discovered so many places just by looking on Google Maps sometimes. So we're gonna take our time. If you guys have any recommendations once we get there, because you'll see at the end of this video, fire away. But yeah, that is the current plan. Now we gotta get back to the car here because we're getting wet.
Well, it is officially the day before we leave, and welcome to the catastrophe of packing for a long period of time. Honestly, this is the worst part. I hate it. It makes me not even want to go anywhere because all the things I have to think about for 8 months, potentially forever, a long period of travel.
This looks like, yeah, a bomb has went off. That's not even the worst part. This is the clothes. They're gonna go in the suitcases soon. Yeah, we're doing kind of carry-on style suitcases. We also have all this stuff, so pills, medication, everything you can think of.
Yeah, it's not even the clothes that stress me out that much. What I usually say when everything's said and done and we pack everything up and we're getting in the car to go to the airport, I say we have what we have and we don't have what we don't have. And clothes doesn't really matter. We can replace that along the road. It's easy to do, but I'm always thinking of the stuff that we can't get on the road. Maybe certain things we can only get in Canada, or medications, contact lenses, that's a big one. Stuff like that. Stuff that I'll be really, really upset if I forget.
I honestly can't believe we're about to hit the road again. This summer was a complete blur. It went so fast, so much happened, so many life-changing events. It's crazy. But you guys might be wondering about kind of tech gear. I don't know if you are, but yeah, I'm over here, with a nice coffee, but making sure you got all the right cords, all the right tech gear. It all goes in this bag. I find this part the hardest, at least for me. I'm in charge of the tech stuff. Speaking of the tech stuff, check out this little fan. So we were, when we're on the road, we can't take a big fan with us, and sometimes we stay at places that, don't have fans or the air conditioner's broken. That happens all the time. But this little guy, look at this. It has 5 different speeds. It is amazing. You can hold it, you can put it around your neck, or you can put it on a desk or a table, and it's portable, and you can also plug it in. So this is gonna come in handy. It's really small. I can't fold it with one hand. Let me try. So you can see it does stuff like this. So this is one of the new finds we have.
I also got some of these. These are new headphones. In the past, Soundcore has actually sponsored some of our videos. This is not sponsored, but we are a big fan of Soundcore. They make really good products. And we got some brand new little
earbuds, right?
Earbuds.
I think they're P30i's.
P30i, I think is what it is. But cool little thing about the case, the bottom pops open. You go like that on a plane, and your phone can actually sit against it. It's really cool. It's great for
it solves the table tray thing, right?
Yeah, if you want to watch a show or a movie on your phone, you can just rest it against this. That's really cool. Good thinking, Soundcore.
All right, we're gonna get back to packing here, and we're gonna see you guys in a brand new country in the coming scenes. But we've
got a few days of a lot of travel. We're probably gonna be very tired when we see you, but for you, it's gonna be like this.
I know. We're so excited. Get ready, because you're about to find out where we're going.
Well, welcome to Turkey, everybody. I bet you did not see this coming. We are in the city of Izmir. We've actually been to Turkey before, some of you may know that, but it's been since 2019, and in that time we've visited more of like the south of Turkey, went to Fethiye, went to Kaş, and then we went up to Istanbul. Well, now we're kind of like, I don't even know, like the west side?
We're in the
middle,
kind of west, middle, southish.
Yeah, in Izmir. It's like I think the third biggest city in Turkey.
This is just crazy. We were just talking about how wild it is to be, well, in CapeBreton. We were camping and we were in the RV recently, not too long ago, and now, well, we're in a major city in Turkey, in a beautiful location, huh?
Yeah, and it's funny how your brain just kind of switches over to like travel mode. You go,
Yeah.
you know, we spent the whole summer just mainly camping around in the RV, and then all of a sudden it's like we're indefinitely traveling, at least for the next few months, and it's just such a mind flip.
We're also really jet lagged, so there'll be more of Turkey coming up. Don't worry, we have lots planned. We don't know exactly every location we're going to be filming in, but if you guys watched our last Turkish series from like years ago, we got up to a lot of fun things and ate a lot of good food.
The food here is one of the things I'm most excited about. Turkish food is absolutely amazing, and when you visit a Turkish restaurant around the world, they have like a fraction of the things that you can get here, so I'm just so excited. I can't begin to tell you guys how good it feels to be back on the road, back on planes flying internationally. It's been a while since we've been over to this side of the world.
Did you miss jet lag?
No, but it's just part of the thing. And it's funny because like the last scene you guys saw us in when we were packing, starting to feel really anxious, and like you're thinking about all the things that you have to do, all the things you have to pack, all the flights you have coming up, and it just like, it's hard to get excited. But now that we're here and the bad stuff is over with, I'm like, I'm just so happy.
I hope you guys enjoyed the Canadian videos this year. I know it probably seemed really fast for some of you. Summer flew for us. And it's just so crazy that we were back in Canada for like 3.5 to 4 months, and then we left, and we're gonna miss the RV, but we will be back to it. So everyone that's big fans of that will be back, and next season in the RV again. This was the plan, to get back traveling internationally as well. And now we're on the road with no end date in sight. We have left Canada. We don't know when we're going back, and we're starting the new adventures of 2024. Well, the last half of 2024 in Turkey. This is gonna be so much fun.
So great, so much food, so much fun stuff. As we said, we don't really know what our plan is, so stay tuned for the next few videos to see what we get up to.
I hope you guys are excited as we are.
All right, guys, that's it.
From Izmir, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.